Hello, welcome, good evening. This is evening here for me. Today we're doing a little bit of yoga for a balance challenge. So when we're doing balancing, it's a big part of yoga. It's a bit more yang than it is yin. There's a lot of strengthening and rooting involved with the legs and the feet. So we're going to start really simple by just kind of connecting to the ground with our feet. So starting in mountain, pulling your shoulder blades back. Arms just resting at the side of the body and kind of coming up nice and tall through the spine. Feet grounding, feet are facing forward. Everything is parallel. Arms, legs, hips and knees. And just take a minute to just take a deep breath in and out. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel your spine lengthening up towards the ceiling or sky. And again, you're rooted and grounded in the feet. And long and tall and into the air with the head, neck, shoulders. We're going to come onto the toes and then shift back to the heels. So just getting the feet warmed up here. So again, grounding and walking and balancing all starts with the feet. So if you don't have strong, flexible feet, we start to actually lose some of our mobility in both the feet and the legs when the feet get weak. So we're just going to try also lifting through your toes, lift them up and then let them drop. Lift through your toes as high as you can and then drop. Let's do one more time. Toe lifts. And then try to drop the toes one at a time. Okay. So now we're going to just do a quick little stretch. We're going to breathe in, arm up, overhead, reach. And you're just kind of lengthening out the spine. Reaching long, deep breath in, opposite arm up, lengthen overhead. Reach again to the other side, opening side rib, side oblique. Feel that stretch, come back to center, ground and center. Let's just do the chin to the chest, then back up. Let's do 2 more chin drops, and lift. 1 more chin to your chest, and up, and then ear to one side. And this hand's coming around the back, so we're going to open that side, neck, shoulder. This hand resting on top of the head to kind of open up that side, neck, shoulder. Deep breath in and out. So it looks like this from behind. Then we're going to loosen up the head and just release the head and reach into the fingers. See if you can touch the arms behind the back for a bit of a shoulder stretch. This is just a general stretch and warm up. Okay, so let's bring the opposite hand around, head to the other side. Again, hand just resting gently on top. Opening side, neck, shoulders. Deep breath in and out. Release the head, bring the arm behind. See if you can touch the shoulders, like touch the fingers, sorry. You're kind of stretching shoulders, touching fingers, opening chest. And stretch and lengthen out. Let's swing it out. Loosen up shoulders. Ground through the feet though. Breathe in, breathe out. Feet are grounding and upper body relaxing and releasing. Okay, hands together. Breathing in towards the ground. Breathe out across the chest. Breathe in to lengthen back. Arms come around the back. Breathe in, fold forward. Out and up. And we'll do 2 more of those sort of full body warm up. Breathing in. Exhale it out. Lengthen, reach back. Breathing in. Exhale, arms around the back. Breathe in, fold forward. Big hamstring stretch. And up. 1 more last set of breath of life. Breathing in. Exhale out. Breathe in long and lengthen. Arms around the back. Open the shoulders and chest. And sink forward. Okay, come back up. Roll it out a bit for the shoulders again. We're going to go right into our first balance. So we're going to try tree pose. It is a bit challenging, but it's a little easier than some of the balances we'll be doing tonight. So we're going to ground through one foot, soft knee, really root and ground the feet. Shift your weight to that side and bring the opposite leg up. So you can place that foot anywhere you want to on the inside of the calf or thigh. Just make sure you're not pushing into the knee joint. We're going to lengthen those arms up overhead and just grounding here, centering, breathing, balancing. Just trying to hold these balances a little longer. So here again, we're opening the hip, grounding through that foot, we're strengthening through the legs, cactus arms, deep breath in and out. Willowy branches of your tree, deep breath in and out. Return hands to the center, and we're going to go back to grounding, back to mountain. Okay, great. So we're going to go on the other side. So just take another minute again. find your foot, soft knee, ground, root. And then when you feel confident, just bring that other leg up, opening hip up, bringing those arms up, and again, coming all the way overhead, and just holding here for a couple slow, full, deep breaths in and out. And then again, we're going to cactus arms, and then changing the arms to like branches, and then slowly bring the hands to the heart, return to the ground with both feet. So again, simple enough balance. We're going to go into some warrior poses, which are not balances except for warrior 3. However, these are very good for stretching out the legs and the feet and the whole body. But again, you're really getting grounding and rooting in the feet. So I'm going to step forward. It's a really good way to warm up the body, warm up the legs. So we're sinking into that front knee. We're sinking through that back heel, getting some opposition between right and left side, keeping the hips parallel, shoulders parallel, arms extend up, lengthen and relax, deep breath in and out. And then open arms wide to warrior 2. So again, reaching as wide as you can, sinking into that front knee to warrior 2. Lengthen and float out. Reverse warrior, front arm comes up. Come back out again, floating out into warrior 2. Return to center, first warrior, everything parallel to the front. Hips parallel, feet parallel. A little twist to the other side towards your bent knee, reaching long, opening wide, deep breath in and out. And again, returning back up, we're going into the balance, the real balance, warrior 3, shifting your weight forward onto that front leg, grounding, lengthening, extending out, balancing out, breathe in and out, reach long. Try to get arms and legs parallel to the ground and bringing that back foot back. Okay, so from here, we are going to go into triangle forward bend or pyramid pose. Not a balance, but great for grounding, great for stretching and strengthening the legs. Starting with hands at the heart. We're sweeping the arms around and connecting to the upper back shoulder area. So palms together, ideally, if you can. Palms together, coming into mid-back. If you want to just cup the hands, that's okay too, but connect to the back, open the heart chakra. Again, feet are parallel, hip width apart. Ground through those feet. Take a deep breath in, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, slowly fold forward, head to that front leg, sink into it. Deep breath in and out, keep the feet grounded. Stretch out those hamstrings, deep breathing. Going towards that front knee. And then when you're ready, breathe in, return up. Shake out hands and wrists. Swing it out a little bit, loosen it up a bit. Keep those feet grounding as you swing through the arms and the shoulders. And we'll take it to side 2. So back into warrior 1. So opposite leg forward. Again, grounding that front foot, sinking into that front knee. Feet are parallel, hip width apart. Sinking through that back heel, stretching out that back leg. Sweep the arms up. Shake it out. Relax, deep breathing. And then opening wide to warrior 2. Sink into that front knee. Open the shoulders and chest. Lengthen it long. Reverse warrior, lift up. Come back out long and wide, float out. Return to center, first warrior again, deep breath in and out. And a little twist towards that bent knee side, opening shoulders, opening chest, lengthening it out, deep breath in and out. Come back to center, shifting forward, balancing out, keeping things parallel, ground through that front leg, really strengthening that leg, reaching long, gently come back down. And once again, we're going back to pyramid pose. So one leg slightly forward, one slightly back. Feet are hip width apart. To start, hands at the heart. Again, sweeping around the back, opening the shoulders, opening the chest, connecting to the back of the spine, opening your heart chakra. Take a deep breath in as you ground down through the feet. Exhale, slowly fold forward to that front leg, sink into it. Fold forward towards that front leg. Keep the legs straight, feet grounded. Deep breath in and out. Sink into it. Breathe deep. Feel that stretch. Breathe in all the way up. Come back to mountain. Okay, take a minute in mountain. Shoulders pull back. Arms at the side. Feet parallel, hip width apart. We're going to take a minute to do dancer pose. So, this is a back bend and a balance. So once again, we're going to ground through one leg. Bring the opposite leg up. Just take a minute to really open that front hip and thigh. Lengthen the other arm up, opening chest and shoulders as well. So going nice and long, lengthening the spine out. If you can, or if you want, you can bring that back leg up. Lift long and lengthen, open the chest, reach it out. Ground and balance through that leg on the floor. Deep breathing and rooting. Lifting and lengthening. It's dancer pose. Okay, come on down. Return to mountain briefly. Ground and center. Shift to the opposite side. Again, we're starting with just bringing that back leg up, keeping the knees close together. Just let the hip drop and open. Reach through the opposite arm. Lengthen your spine. Lengthen and open the chest. Reach it out. So arms lifting, leg lifting. Opening the hip flexor. Little back bend here. Deep breath in and out. Big stretch. And again, when you're ready, just return gently down to the ground. Take a minute again, mountain. Deep breathing and grounding. Okay, we're going to go on to the triangle poses and eventually come to half moon. So for half moon, I'm going to be using some bricks on the ground. You don't have to. You can use the hand, but the bricks just add an inch to the arms. So what's going to happen here is we're going to start just by coming forward and into warrior two. So I'm grounding feet, opening shoulders, opening the chest, and bring the elbow down top of the knee. So this is just side angle pose. We're going to gaze up, we're going to reach up, opening chest and back, deep breath in and out. And then we're going to straighten front leg and front arm, coming to full triangle. Long legs, long arms, deep breathing. One hand to the ground, one to the ceiling or sky. Deep breath in and out. Okay, moving into the balance, the half moon, big balance challenge. So what I'm going to do is shift my weight forward, and in my case, I am going to use a brick. I'm going to place that right in front of my front foot, shift my weight forward, and bring that hand down top of the brick or to the ground, and I'm opening through the back hip. I'm balancing on both the front arm and the front leg, extending through the back leg, opening chest, back, shoulders, and return down. Okay, big balance there. Come back up, take a minute, take a deep breath in, arms up. Exhale out. Let's try it on the other side. So left foot forward, right leg back, opening wide, coming into warrior two. Open the shoulders, open the chest. Come into side angle pose, elbow on top of the knee. Opposite arm is up, opening chest, back, shoulders, lengthen up, look up, deep breath in and out. Again, straightening left leg and left arm. So long legs, straight legs, arms, one arm is extending, one is grounding towards the ankle or shin. Deep breath in and out, lengthen it out. And then we're going to go into the balance, the half moon. So once again, I'm bringing my brick forward just in front of my foot, shifting my weight forward, and grounding through that front leg and front arm. Hand should be directly under shoulders, opening hips. Again, half moon, deep breath in and out. Big hip opener, big balance. Okay, back in. So that's probably one of the most challenging balances we're going to do. We'll take a minute to release out, loosen up the back and shoulders, and just fold forward, ground and root and fold forward. Sink forward, deep breathing, and then roll it back up. Okay, we're going to do one more balance. This one is not too challenging, but it can be. So you're going to ground through one leg, soft knee, and we're going to wrap the other leg around. So we're going into eagle. So again, one leg is grounding and one leg is going to wrap around. Knees are slightly bent. And I like to do whatever leg's on the ground, the opposite arm comes up. And then this arm's coming around and under. So I'm balancing on one leg, wrapping arms and legs, opening through back and shoulders. And just take a minute here to breathe, ground, strengthen. To make these balances harder, you can also try to close your eyes just for a few seconds. Deep breath in and out. We're going to unravel the wings of the eagle. We're going to fly out. I'm just going to extend out to the third warrior again, just balance to balance, lengthening it out, and bring it back in. Okay, so a lot of work on the legs here. You might feel this in the legs a bit. So we're going to take it to side two. Soft knee, wrapping that other leg around. So again, whatever leg's on the ground, the opposite arm's coming up to stabilize in the middle, and this hand's coming under and around, opening through back and shoulders, wrapping through arms and legs, Deep breath in and out into eagle pose. Deep breathing, grounding and centering. A couple more breaths in and out. Slowly unravel those arms and legs. Fly out, warrior three, fly over the city, lengthen out long, reach long and steady, and come back in. Okay, let's take a minute just to swoop out, just relax the shoulders. A lot of work here for the legs, the feet, maybe a little bit through back and shoulders as well for the last few. We're going to come into Malasana, a deep squat, and we're going to try one last balance, which will be a challenge for me because it's not going to be a leg balance. The next one we're going to try is an arm balance, and this will be crow pose. So I haven't done this one for a little while, but I used to do it all the time. What we're going to do is we're coming and just getting a big stretch here in the knees, the ankles, the hips. We're going to place feet, hands on the ground, and you're going to try to shift forward. Just take this very slowly. If you want, you can even put a pillow down, because we're going to try to shift forward and pull the abs and legs up and coming into an arm balance. Like so. Okay, so it is hard. You can also use the bricks on the toes to cheat a little if you like, but just take it. I like to do it 2 or 3 times. So again, grounding palms, shifting your weight forward, pull abs up, arms in, legs out. And again, the longer you can hold, the better. Okay, let's take it to the ground. We're going to do a final stretch because I think we've done enough balances for tonight. Most of those were leg balances. But again, even though it's a lot to do with legs and feet, there is still some stretching and opening through hips and chest and back that come into it as well for some of those balances. Take a minute here for deep breath in and out. Ground and center. Take a deep breath. We're going to stretch out into simple twist. So one leg coming out, one leg comes on top. And again, just turning away from that grounded foot to the opposite side, twisting it out, opening chest, back, shoulders, lengthening it out, breathe in and out. Turn to center. Let's do a quick forward fold, just walking hands forward towards ankles, sinking forward, stretching out, lengthen it out, breathe in and out. Come back up. Let's try the opposite leg coming across and over. Pull that foot in towards your hip. Lengthen out your spine and look to side and back wall. Deep breath in and out. Open the shoulder blades, open the chest up. Deep breathing. Excellent. Let's give those legs a shake out. Pound those muscles out. Loosen up those muscles in the back legs, calves, knees, thighs, because they've worked hard. Okay, and then we're just going to do the feet side to side, just jiggling it out, getting loosen up the ankles here, still as well as some of the hips. Okay, we're going to come into tabletop briefly. Another bit of strengthening through upper back and shoulders. Lift those hips up. Ground those palms. Lengthen your spine up. Deep breath in and out. Again, not a balance, just a stretch. Oh, there's a bird here. Okay, fold forward, sink forward. Lengthen and stretch out. Deep breath in and out. Reach it long one more time. Okay, we're going to come into easy pose. Okay, so just taking a minute in easy pose. So for this, we're just going to finish off with some relaxed breathing. Okay, so elbows maybe resting on top of the knees. And just take a quiet minute to finish off with quieting the mind, filling those lungs up, and exhaling out any extra stress, carbon dioxide, anything we don't really need. So breathing in some oxygen up, and exhale out. Deep full breath in, and out. A couple more deep breaths in and out. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Again, really connecting with that breathing. Really filling and emptying. So breathing in, filling. Exhale and empty. Okay, 1 or 2 more deep breaths. Fill those lungs up. Exhale out. 1 or 2 more. Breathe in deep. Exhale out. Again, last breath in and out. Okay, and all the way up with the hands, reach up. Namaste. And again, I hope you enjoyed that balance challenge, that little yoga stretch. I hope you felt a little stronger, building our confidence, building our balance, building our center, strengthening through legs and feet. Namaste. And I hope you will come again. Please like this video if you've watched it this far, and hopefully talk to you soon.